Hello, my name is Richard Sims. I am the Managing Director for the Anti-Money Laundering Compliance Company, or AMLCC for short. AMLCC makes compliance easy, which is why thousands of accountants and bookkeepers from across the UK use us. As an AIA member in practice, you have free access to this wonderful online tool. Today I will guide you through our website and help your firm become fully compliant with AML. To sign up, simply go to amlcc.co.uk. To first register, you should select Pricing from the top menu. Once there, please select Sign Up. Enter your firm details, ensuring you have entered your special discount code. Once this is completed, you will receive your firm's login details by email. This initial login is rather restricted, as will only allow you to edit your firm's details and appoint your firm's Money Laundering Reporting Officer, MLRO for short. To add the MLRO, go to Staff, add a new staff member or supervisor, and add the MLRO. The MLRO will then receive their own login details. These are the ones which unlock all the features on the website. Once the MLRO logged in, we firstly recommend completing the firm's services. These are the services which your firm offers. Next would be to read through and tailor your AML-CTF policy. Your firm's services will be pulled through to this section, which is why we suggest completing them first. Your firm name will also be pre-populated into the document, so there is no need to type it in yourself. As per the new 2017 regulations, each firm has an obligation to now complete a firm-wide risk assessment. This needs to be on a generalisation of your client base as a whole. There is no high or low outcome for this, however, each question has its own outcome. If there is an area in the firm risk assessment flagged as high, we recommend making a comment in the question explaining why this is a high outcome. In addition, you can also upload supporting documentation as evidence. Once this section is complete, you can add your staff members to the system who you wish to receive their own personal login details. You will need to do this by going to the Staff tab. Always remember, your firm controls the MLRO and the MLRO controls the staff. On the website, there are updated training videos for both your MLRO and staff, and we highly recommend watching these and taking the test. If you are successful in the test, you will also receive a certificate which goes towards your CPD for the year. If you are unsuccessful in passing the test, you will have to wait a week before you can retake it. Next, we look at adding your clients to the system. This can be done in one of two ways. If you are new to us and have a large client base, you are able to use the CSV upload template and import all of your clients onto the system this way. Or alternatively, you are able to manually enter them through the client creation pages. You simply click Add, which will give you a drop-down menu of the different types of clients which you are able to add. On the Client Details page, you are able to upload any documentation which you have taken from the client. We have created this software to help you keep all of your AML compliance in one place. When uploading documents, we have an extremely useful document management system. This allows you to upload a passport to the client, for example, and then enter an expiry date of that document. You are then also able to set a reminder date for when the document is due to expire. This function will then prompt you to ask the client for new documentation in a timely manner, leaving you safe in the knowledge that none of your client documents will ever expire. Client verifications are extremely important. We use Equifax to carry out these checks. To perform a verification on a client, you need to add the owner, stakeholder, director, etc. as a personal client and perform the verification on the personal client. The verification will check their residency status, identity, sanctions, enhanced PEP checks, Halo checks, and now global checks too. You are then able to link the individual to the business entity as a beneficial owner. Client verifications are an additional extra, and these can be bought in bulk or pay as you go. To perform a risk assessment on a client, you simply locate the client through the existing Client tab. This will take you through to the Client Details page. where there is a Perform Risk Assessment button. This will take you to the risk assessment. Please note performing risk assessments on clients is a mandatory requirement. Whilst answering the questions, there is an option to upload supporting evidence to every question along with a comment box. Remember, your notes and documents are the best form of supporting evidence if you are ever under inspection for AML. We suggest documenting everything you can, as well as the thought processes behind your decisions. Once your risk assessment for a client has been completed, the system will generate a high or low outcome. If a client is flagged as high risk, there are extra enhanced due diligence checks which need to be covered. If you feel the client should not be high risk when assessed, AMLCC gives user control and you are personally able to mitigate that risk. If you are a staff member, then you can only request this and the MLRO will have to accept it. However, the MLRO does not need permission to risk mitigate a question. To do this, you have to click the Update the Risk Assessment. Find the question in hand. This is easy to locate, as in the top assessment section there will be a red flag on the section where the high risk question is. So just click on there to find the question. Next there will be a drop down box for risk mitigation. As a staff member you can only click on risk mitigation requested. Remember to make sure you add a comment to why you have made this decision and upload any relevant associated documents as a proof as to why this decision was made. Next you will need to reassess and report so the MRO will be alerted and then they can make the decision to accept or reject your request. As the MRO, you simply just have to go to the question and select risk mitigation and accept if you wish to change the outcome. Again, remember to make comments and upload documents. Then simply reassess and report the client risk assessment, which will then move the client out of the high risk to a risk mitigated category. Remember, there is a lot of information stored within our website. The Show Guidance and Viewed Mitigation tabs on the risk assessment questions provide a lot of useful help and information. After some user feedback, we have created a Bespoke Template feature on the website. This is an additional extra. However, if purchased, you are able to save a set of model risk assessment answers to a specific template. For example, if you have 50 lorry drivers that all have a very similar business structure, you can save a set of answers and simply upload the template to all of the similar clients. If you then wish to tweak a risk assessment, you can just change one or two answers rather than having to perform an entire risk assessment from scratch. This does save a lot of time, however, it is an extra and not mandatory. I hope this short demonstration has shown you what a valuable and easy to use free tool you have at your fingertips as an AIA member in practice. If you need any further details, you can contact AMLCC directly or alternatively contact one of the AIA team.